A lot of people are theorizing that Kidd is going to take an immediate L next chapter. And I just want to say this to you guys right now. You're out of your goddamn mind. It's been a long time since we've waited for a Kidd feat, and we got a semblance of a Kidd feat when he used Repel against Big Mom, where they actually knocked her off the rooftop. Like, that was nice. It was nice to see the magnetism of Kidd actually be in display without all, the metal tools and weapons and forks and knives and whatever that nigga keeps using, right? But what we need to understand now is that this is a 1v1 confrontation. This is Kidd and a Yonko. Normally, people don't get this type of encounter unless you're a very serious character. Now, a lot of us have been power scaling Kidd down because you haven't seen a lot. That's fine, that's understandable. But Oda has built Luffy and Kidd up to be rivals. They've been parallels. Not as much as Blackbeard and Luffy, but in terms of how they carry themselves. Luffy has a certain way of doing things. Kidd has a completely opposite way of doing things. He doesn't mention anything about freedom. It's that the way they attack people, the way they go after people is very similar. Kidd doesn't care about who's around him. He doesn't care about the consequences. He doesn't care about how strong you are. Kidd is not backing down. That's why they emphasized what happened with him and Kaido. When Kidd saw Kaido, Apu gave up. Apu was a fraud, actually. Apu was a fraud off rip. Hawkins was, respect to Hawkins for making the right decision. But again, man, scaredy cat. But was like, nah, Kaido, I'm good. I don't want it no more. I'm good. Sweating. Killer got folded, and Kidd fought Kaido. Kidd went to Whole Cake Island on his own volition. He challenged Shanks and lost an arm. Does this sound like the feats of somebody that's not in the top 20? Are you kidding me? It doesn't. If you can, I want you to map it out right now. What other pirate in the One Piece world has the story that Kidd has in terms of interacting with Yonkos and coming out alive? Granted scathed, but Luffy came out scathed as well. So for Oda to set up a moment, which I've been saying for a while now, that Kidd will be the one to face Big Mom. I don't think he's gonna beat Big Mom. No shot. But now is the time, if there's any time in Wano for Kidd to show us something outside of him just being a giant Gundam, now's the time. Now is the time. I mean, look at the dialogue. She's mine. Get out of here. He wants a 1v1. So we just saw Luffy go down. For me, I think we're finally going to see some hockey from Kidd. I think we're going to see a little bit of his devil fruit. I think he's going to show some cool stuff. Maybe we're going to see some more Repel. What would be nice, right? Now, I don't know if you guys read My Hero or not, but if you can see Gentle, right? You remember Gentle and how, his elasticity and everything, like he was bouncing Deco around and everything like that. Imagine if Kidd can bounce Big Mom around like a ping pong ball using Repel and Retract and slamming her into all kinds of different things. It won't hurt Big Mom, but imagine if Kidd can do something like that. Say Kidd uses Retract, draws Big Mom to her. He's in the air. Repel slams her straight to the ground. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? What if we start seeing Kidd apply his haki to his weaponry? I don't know if Kidd has the facilities to scar Big Mom, but if he were the one to do it, that would be the feat that everyone is looking for, right? If he has the haki, whether he learned, maybe he picks up on his Conqueror's haki. We know he knows Conqueror's haki, hopefully, right? Kaido's dialogue was a little mysterious, but a lot of us are guessing he has the Conqueror's haki. What if he also learns something about Conqueror's haki that he didn't know? What if Big Mom hits him with a Conqueror's haki fist and he's like, wait a minute, I kind of know what that is. Does he need to know Rio? I don't think so. Why would he learn Rio at this point? Like, why? That doesn't make any sense. There was no precedent for it. So if Kidd was going to be the one to actually scar or wound Big Mom, that would be a feat enough for us to take it and then Big Mom body bag him. Because there's no way he's beating Big Mom 1v1. It's not happening. To me, it doesn't make sense. Luffy just got packed up by Kaido. There's no shot Kidd is beating Big Mom 1v1. But what I want you guys to understand is that there's potential. What if it's the case that Luffy is the one who knows Advanced Conqueror's haki, but Kidd's the one that knows Awakening? What if that's the parallel? Because if he's using Awakening, and a lot of people hope it's the Magneto stuff, if it's the Magneto stuff, then we're getting aggressive. Then we understand why Kidd is where he's at. Right? So there's still a lot for us to see with Kidd. We knew that he had character motivations against Big Mom already. What if his 1v1 conversation with Big Mom reveals what he actually needed to pay back? What he needed to pay Big Mom back with when he went to OK? Because remember, he said, look, bro, I needed to grab something that you taken from me. I needed to get back at you. So if we get that flashback and we see a Kidd feat within that flashback, didn't he take on a Sweet Commander? I'm gonna probably have to go back and check. What if we see Kidd fight somebody and put their hands on somebody? What if he put his hands on Smoothie? You never know. So there's still a lot about Kidd that we need to explore. Killer is fighting Hawkins. So we know Killer's getting a 1v1. Why on God's earth would Kidd not get a 1v1 against Big Mom? Why would he? Now, here's the fear. The real fear is Kidd getting off-screened. Now, that would be a catastrophe. If Oda off-screens Kidd, it'll be one of the worst things he could ever do for Kidd's character. Because at that point, everybody's going to start losing hope. Now, a lot of people can turn to the fact that, okay, well, now Luffy's down, we'll probably go to Act 4, Act 5, Kidd will come back. Okay, it's fine. Don't rush to conclusions. But again, how long have we been waiting? We've seen Zoro, we've seen Luffy. Hell, we've seen Sanji. As little as it is, we've seen more from Sanji than we've seen Kidd. That might be cap. I don't know. That might be cap. I don't know. For agenda purposes, I'm going to say it anyway. Sanji's done more than Kidd so far. So we need something to hang our hat on. And I think the Kidd slander has to stop. It has to stop, right? Kidd was introduced in the story. How long did it take for us to see Zoro, have a nice feat? How long did it take for Zoro to really fight somebody 1v1? He fought Kaido, cool. We saw him fight Killer, cool. Finally. It took us a while, and that's a straw hat. But I think now we're going to see Kidd do something. What will happen? Who knows, bro? But the Kidd slander has to stop. We got to be better. We got to be better. Yo, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe here to get the latest from the channel. Also, check out some other videos that might suit your specific tastes.